What's going on, guys? We're here today, and today we are going to be doing some work with the chickens slash ducks slash mostly ducks. We're out here, as you just saw, we were at Tractor Supply. We got us some fencing and some fence posts. So what does that tell you we are going to be doing today? Okay, fine, I'll tell you. We are gonna be building a fence. So, as you can see, we do have the fencing here. It's the same exact stuff the chicken pen is made out of on the top and the side. And it is 100 feet. I think this actually took 100 feet plus this extra we had here to build this. So, we are actually gonna be building kind of a similar thing here. This is, I think, see, 8. This is like 20 long and 7 wide. So, we're gonna actually be building one that is 15 long and 8 wide. So, we're actually not gonna be building it there, but we're gonna be building it there because we don't really have room to build it there. I will get you, ducks. So we are going to be building it there. As you can see, there's some kind of little smaller trees like right there. That one right there, we may have to trim it, but for the most part, I'm going to leave that there so that it kind of gives the ducks somewhere to hide in and kind of get out of the sun whenever it gets sunny, because even though it is almost winter in Kentucky, yeah, we get like sunny skies, 80 degrees in the winter, as well as like down below 0 and snow. But I don't have any brush in here, and the reason that I'm going to keep it in there is because the chickens have somewhere to get out of the sun. It's that large wooden structure over there with walls and a roof. The chickens have that, the ducks don't. And I'm actually not gonna build the chickens like a big structure because we actually have some plans coming up with the chickens and the ducks. I don't really know exactly what it is yet, but you guys will see it. It'll be a video. But we are gonna build the ducks a little pen here out of just fence, and we might put them like some little tarp structures. There's like these little tent things you can build for them, and they're supposed to be really good at keeping them out of the rain and the wind, because ducks, they don't really need a lot to get out of the rain and the wind because they like the rain and the wind. So we are gonna be putting it up there. I'm hoping that later on we can actually take all the chickens and all the ducks, put them in the same pen. We'll use part of this pen. We may move it somewhere else, I don't know, but we're hopefully going to put them all in one gigantic pen and then like have separate buildings for them. We'll see how it goes, but as of right now, we are going to be building the ducks yet another temporary pen, but this one's more of a long-term temporary. So ducks, you ready for a new home?
No, not really.
Nope. Take that as a yes, but I'm sorry because I'm not doing it today. It is actually deer season tomorrow, and it is almost dark, so like I have to go down there tonight and get ready to go hunting in the morning. So hopefully I kill something. Hopefully I don't. Wait, no. I do want to kill something. The sentence didn't even make sense. But I don't know if I do or not. So just in case that video's over posted, just don't spoil it for me, okay? Shh, don't spoil it. We are going to be back out here in probably a couple of days. We'll get to building on this, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. Welcome back, guys. We are out here today, and it is in fact then. Anyway, how you doing, ducks? They're still doing great. That's awesome. So we are going to be starting the building of the new duck pen. So it has been a week and 1 day. So I actually do know what happened, guys.
Why are we still here?
You don't have to keep it a secret anymore. I know what happened. I killed the deer. Exciting, right? Yeah, so let's just go ahead and hop right into it. Now, I know I said 15 by 8 was the dimensions we were going to do, but, you know, just scratch that. We're not doing 15 by 8. We are actually going to be doing... Be quiet, Cluck Jr. By the way, just in case you didn't just hear me call him Cluck Jr. Cluck Jr. is now his name. I held the vote over on my Instagram, and you guys actually, it come out to a tie the first time. So I did it again, and it come out to a tie again. But I actually looked, and there was 5 vote difference. So I went ahead, and he actually has a middle name too. But he is mainly going to be known as Cluck Jr., but he's actually Oreo Cluck Jr. And I will be doing shout outs for the people that suggested Cluck Jr., which was, by the way, a lot. And for the person that suggested Oreo, but that will be later in the video. I guess we could probably start by finding out where we have to have it, because as you guys may know, whenever I put the ducks in here, I actually bought that automatic waterer for them, so I didn't have to like keep giving them water, because as if it wasn't obvious or you just didn't know, ducks, they really like water, and they actually have to have water to even eat food. So we will actually have to drag the water over here. We probably wouldn't have to, but I would like to if we could. The problem is going to be making sure the water still flows to it, because just in case you didn't know, these suckers right here are gravity fed. So the only water pressure that I have is just from, you know, the earth pulling the water down to it. Pretty much the same thing that keeps you from floating off into space, unless you're watching this from outer space. And let's just go straight along. So we're gonna say right there where that leaf is. We'll go straight over from that, and it has to be down below there. So this is gonna be hard to do. So I'd say right in here looks like it would be the best spot. We'll just kind of mark this here with my foot, and then we'll just remember right there or below is where the water has to be. Now, I know I said 15 by 8, but I'm actually gonna go try to figure out the best way that we can do this and make the biggest use of it as we can for the ducks. All right, so this is 100 feet. Let's make sure it's exactly 100 feet and not like rounded up or something. Okay, yeah, I don't see anywhere where it says it, but I'm gonna guess that it is. So let's do 100 minus, and then let's try to do 20 wide, or 20 long. So 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10. So that equals up to 120 feet. Wait, no. Yeah, that didn't math right. 20 times 2 plus 10 times 2. So that's both sides. That is the perimeter of 60. So that gives us 40 feet for the top. Now, if it's 20 long and it's 10 wide, it's 4 feet tall. So we will need 3 of those to cover that. And then it had to be 20 long. So we would need another 60 feet. So that ain't gonna work. Okay, if that made no sense, just bear with me. We'll get there in a second. Let's try 16 by 10. So that'd be 160 square feet. So it'd be 16 times 2 plus 10 times 2. So that's 52 feet right there. This could work. And we will need another 3 strips of that since it's 4 feet tall. And we have to round up. We can't round down. 16 times 3. 48. What was the original? Oh, wow, 52. That's perfect. It's a perfect 100 right there. So we can make it 16 by 10, get 160 square feet. So now we just have to figure out how we're gonna place this. I could probably put the water right here, and then this right here could be the path to get to it. I'd say we'll do the 10 foot that way, and then 16 that way. So I'm thinking post here, and then here will be the gate, and then the water will be here, and then it will go all the way down that way and find the next post. So let's just hook it onto this tree branch here for a quick measure. Come on, don't fall and die, Derek. You got this. Maybe. So right here is 16 feet. Now I'll probably pull it back this way as much as I can and then make a straight line through here. That way it's not very close to this edge because that'll be easy for it to cave in. So the first post is gonna be right there. The second post is gonna be all the way over here. The third right there, and then the fourth here. And then we'll have to put like 1 or 2 around the door to make sure it stays sturdy and give it a way to open and close easily. But yeah, that's where the main posts are gonna go. All right, so here goes the first one. Wow, we already hit rock. All right, it's just a small rock, we're good. What in the world? I've never seen that happen before. I chipped off a piece of it somehow. I don't even know. Oh well. All right. Now I actually have to measure this to make sure it's 4 feet above the ground because the fence I got is actually 4 feet tall and the posts are 6 feet. I think 6 feet, they might be 5.5. I don't really know, but we gotta make sure it's at least 4. Okay, yeah, we can still take it down a lot actually. Let's go ahead and try. All right, and that is right at 4 feet. We are good to go. So there is the first one. So let's go ahead and see where we are gonna put the next one at. I don't really know. So whenever I measured, that was just a rough measurement, but it was like right in there. So let's go ahead and make sure. I'm saying 16 feet, but I'll probably make it like 5'8" or something. I'll bring it down a couple of inches. That way I have room to stretch it. And there's like little places in the rock everywhere that I'll have to like go over. So we'll leave a couple of extra inches. All right, we definitely come undone over there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and mark this in right on 16 inches. Wait a second, no, that's 16 feet. That's definitely not 16 inches. It's the biggest 16 inches I've ever seen. Oh, and let's go ahead and bring it down. Let's do 15.5 feet. That should be a pretty good number. All right, we have 1 inch because that's where we started at. All right, fence post number 2, let's go. So I'm gonna try to line this one up perfectly with it and which direction it's pointing. And it looks like right about there is just right. All right, let's see where it's at. There we go, that's perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and fence through the rest of the speedboats and then we'll, I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and speed through the rest of the fence posts. We're gonna put 2 more on the corners up there and then we'll put 2 on each side in the middle. So let's go. So let's go ahead and get started. Well, that was pretty quick. The only one that I actually had trouble with was right here, which is the one that I expected to be the easiest. But I hit a rock somewhere down in there and it's like 2 inches higher than it should be. That's all right, it won't hurt anything because it's already like 1.5 feet in the ground. So I think it'll be pretty good. So as you can see, there is trees in between these. And well, that won't be a problem like in the center, but it will be a problem around the sides because that's where the fence has to go. And my machete is not here. So I'm gonna go find that real quick. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. We have all of the brush cleared out, or at least around the sides. I didn't do anything in the middle because I kind of want to leave that there for them. You look at the chicken coop, I cut all the brush out of here. In fact, this dirt wasn't even here. It was a slope just like that. I just kind of dug it out and made it flat. Yeah, for one, I'm not doing that now because that makes it very hard to put posts in. These over here, the reason they're sticking up so high is because I couldn't drive them all the way down in. I could only drive them like 6 inches. And then I had to put concrete around them so that they didn't fall out. So by leaving it on a slope, that helps me put the stakes in all the way. And it kind of gives the ducks a little bit of structure. I don't want to put too much on them because they're not like chickens. They don't climb as much, but they have like a pretty flat area right in here. I actually let the chickens out. That's why I'm not worried about them, for one, being in a smaller pen and not having anything really to do in here, because I like let them roam out around 4 o'clock in the evenings up until night. And I can't do that with the ducks because ducks, they can see in the dark. Chickens, they don't see in the dark the best. So whenever it starts getting night, they all run inside the coop and I can close them up. Yeah, that doesn't work with ducks. These little suckers can see in the dark. So yeah, they don't really worry about going inside at night. They'll roam until they get sleepy. And there is a lot of brush here for the ducks to hide in. On top of that, we have an entire mountain full of forest here for them to get lost in. Now, they probably wouldn't go far considering I'm feeding them. That isn't really what I'm worried about. It's more predators, because most chicken predators and duck predators come out at night, like raccoons, possums, coyotes, fox, bobcat, deer, Sasquatch. Wait, no, deer, they don't kill chickens. Anyway, that's why, even though I only have 4 ducks, we're making their pen bigger than the chicken's pen. But I did go ahead, clear out all the brush in between the posts so that we have a clear place to put the fence. So we actually have to do one more thing before we can put the fence up, and I don't even know if we're gonna get to do it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's actually getting ready to storm. But we're gonna try to do what we can before it does rain. So now what I'm gonna do is go in between each one of these posts and kind of dig a trench. That way there's like no way that a predator can dig in unless it's really trying hard, and it'd have to be like a dog or something to do that. And if there's a dog up here, Mr. Cluck and Cluck Jr. are both gonna crow. And also digging in between will help with, like right here, you can see there's like a kind of a drop off here. So if I dig straight through that drop off, that'll let the fence come from that post straight to this post. That'll just help make sure there's no gaps, and it'll keep predators out, and it'll let us use all the fence without having to overlap it. All right, let's grab this here. Actually, I don't know if I told you guys, but this hen right here, she actually had a broken leg. As you can see, it's no longer broken, or at least not bad enough to where she can't walk. I don't even know what happened to her, but she did have a broken leg. I put her in here and now she's fine, but I'm gonna let her sit a couple more weeks because I don't want to put her in and have her break it again. Let me see if I can actually show you, but there's like a big knot on her leg now. Yeah, see it? And it makes that part look like a rooster leg. Just like, look at how big those legs are. All right, I'm gonna take this now and dig us some trenches. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully we'll get this done today. I don't think we're gonna get done today, but we will get done tomorrow or something. I don't really know, but we will get done. There we go, guys. We got the outsides dug. Now the only thing left is the fence. And I am very tired. Hey, Mr. Cluck, how's it going? Whoa, he didn't try to kill me. Thank you for not trying to kill me. Stop it. Have a leaf. That's what I thought, big boy. So depending on how I do the door, I'm probably gonna need another post right here either way, especially if I do it with a hinge. If I don't do it with a hinge, I might even be able to use this tree right here. But if I build one with a wood frame and do a hinge, I will have to put a post right in here. So that means it needs to open this way, which means I need to start on this post and go that way, all the way around. That way the end of it is right here. Oh, I just realized I have a huge cut on my arm. It's not really a cut, and it's not really huge. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this fencing up here and see if we can get it ready to put on the post. All right, let's go over here. Ow. We have got it all the way around here, except for the door. We'll do that last. But yeah, we got it on every single fence post, and it looks pretty good to me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I don't think a predator could fit under this at all. I think I could even fit under that. So yeah, we're gonna have to stretch the fence, of course. So yeah, we are obviously not done, but we do have it rolled out. So that's a good step. In fact, that would probably be the hardest step of all this, because there's no real way to grab on to that roll of fence there, because you've actually got to like put your hand down in here and then like put your fingers through as many as you can. That way the center doesn't roll out, and whenever you're holding it, it like starts to slide on you, so then it pinches all of your fingers. Actually, you can kind of see right there where it's pinched my fingers, and let me tell you, that hurts because it's like very thin metal, and this roll weighs like, well, I don't know, but it weighs a lot. So yeah, it kind of hurt. But anyway, let's go ahead and stretch this out, and we'll try to get it to where it's at least 3 inches into the ground on all sides. That way nothing can dig under it very easily. Alright Alright guys, we ran into a problem here. Now, I kind of knew this might happen when I dug the trenches, but I was hoping it wouldn't be a big problem. So as you can see over here, it is down to the ground. Over here, it is also down to the ground. Now in the middle, it's not down to the ground. Now the reason for that is because this isn't dug out right here, but I can't dig it out because it's a giant rock that goes all the way back up under here. So yeah, there's a big gap here now. Now what I can do is just push it down as far as possible and then zip tie it to the tree also and not just the post. And then what I'll do later is grab a big rock. There's one. And then I'll just lay it there so that nothing can dig under there. And yeah, hopefully that'll work. And it looks like I'll have to do the same thing over here on this side of the rock, but that's okay. Alright guys, so we ran into a little bit of a problem over here. So as you can see right here, there's a little bit of a gap there. I actually just went ahead and chopped that sucker off right there because what it was doing, since this is like that and this is like that, it was kind of pulling this up or this up. So I had to cut it. Can I help you over there, sir? That's what I thought. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of set it like that and we'll make it join at the top and we'll just wrap that piece around the back. And I think that should work. Wait a second, what's that? Why is there snow and why am I wearing a completely different shirt? Yeah, it's actually not even the same day. I guess you could also tell because my beard. But it's actually been like 2 weeks. I started this video like the day before deer season started, at least with the gun. So that was the 13th of November. Yeah, it's already past Christmas, so it's been a little bit. I didn't tell you guys that I was leaving, but it probably didn't look like I went anywhere because, well, that's just how video editing works. But yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. So I think what we're gonna have to do to like keep that from having a gap is dig a trench back there, which of course means we'll also have to pull this rock out. And I don't know if you could tell, but I actually stepped on it and it kind of pulled it. So I think we can get it out pretty easily. In fact, I could probably just go ahead and pull this one out. Oh yeah, look at that. That one I'm gonna use a mattock because I don't want to crush my fingers in there, but I think we can get it. And I'll just kind of scoot this sucker downhill. Well, it didn't go as far as I thought it would. Well, that was actually really easy. Thank you, foot, for accidentally stepping on that like 2 weeks ago. I got snow on me. That's nice. Oh no, we hit another rock. Haha, rock. What a dumb rock. Alright, I think that should be pretty good. Oh no. Well, I thought that was going to hit you, so I went ahead and did the awe for you. Sorry about that. Alright, now it might work. Might. That's a big might. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I mentioned the snow yet, but yeah, we did get a ton of snow as well. So there's that. Hey, Mr. Cluck, where you at? But we actually got like a ton of snow for not only this time of the year, but for Kentucky in general. It was like all the way up to there, which is crazy. It was up to like 8 inches in some places. So we're like 3 inches away from hitting our annual average. Hey, Mr. Cluck. It's really fun throwing snowballs at him, but it doesn't really affect him that much. Kind of disappointing, honestly. Oh, it's weird when I do it. All right, so there is every single time he does it. So I went ahead and dug that out, as you just, saw like really quickly. So we got the rock out, got the trench dug, so let's hope it works now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the fence down and see if it fits in place. All right, yeah, I think we can work with that. You can see there, it's already like 2 inches below the surface, and I'm gonna try to pile some dirt in behind that anyway. I was hoping I wouldn't have to since I moved that rock, but I guess I'll just do it anyway since I was going to in the first place. So, I guess we just get to the rest of the fencing now. This part's been kind of boring, so I'm just gonna speed it up really quick and get through it so we can get the ducks in here. So there was a hawk just sitting there, and that's why we have to put a top to the duck pen. I'm sure it would love to have a nice juicy duck right about now. So let's try to keep the quackers out of its talons. That would be great. Okay guys, there we go. We've got this fixed here. This is gonna be where the door is, so we're gonna cut that like straight down that sucker. And then this is gonna be like the other side of the door. So like it's gonna open up this way. And then I can like pin it to this tree right here if I wanna leave it open or something. So what I'm gonna do now is find out where I'm gonna cut this. I'm probably gonna leave like 2 of these on this side of the post. So down here is where it's the closest. So we'll come over, we'll say this one right here. So we'll just cut it straight there and that should work. Alright guys, there we go. We've got everything around the walls at least. We didn't get the whole thing, of course, because we just didn't get the whole thing. But we got this door here. As you can see, I got like this stick there. That's so that I can like have a lat. Then I can just pull it right open after I get that out. So that's kind of convenient. So what I have to do now is actually go around the sides, especially like right in here and over there, and like fill in some dirt and rocks so that nothing tries to dig under there. And if it does try, I want enough rock and dirt in the way so that it kind of just gets discouraged. So like right here, you can see there's actually a gap there. We've got a little bit of work ahead of us, and then I've also got to fill in like these trenches here and that trench up there. And hopefully we'll have some extra dirt from those that we can bring down here. If not, we'll just like dig some out here because we're gonna need some out anyway. So let's, geez Louise, bro. The second I talk and he's just making them loud noises like that. A lot of the snow is melting. Actually, look at all this that's melted. It's like making everything muddy under here. Have a snowball. Well, I just broke a feeder. Anyway, as you can see, there's a giant pool of water in here. And yeah, that's obviously not supposed to be there. Well, at least the turtle is, which you can't really even tell it's a turtle, but its head's right there. Foot 1, foot 2. Foot 3 and foot 4, and for some reason it don't have a tail. Don't ask me, I didn't make it. But that's supposed to be like a sandbox. I actually put it in here for the chickens so that they could have like a dust bath. And I kind of forgot to put a tarp over the top, so it's got like tons of water in it. So yeah, we actually need to drain that real quick. Let me see if I might have something that can help us drain that without even having to touch it. Oh, what do you know? I do have it. It's my 22 Magnum. This should do perfectly. Chickens, I'm gonna need you to clear away from this. Well, I guess I only have one bullet. All right, let's try this again. I think these shells are owed because they got wet, but we'll try them. Hey, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Hey, get out of the way. Hey. No, I think they're still good. Anyway, that should put some holes in it. In fact, I kind of see, yeah, it's already bubbling up. We did good. It's cleared. We got some holes in it. There was actually already holes in it, so I don't know why it wasn't draining. Maybe it just luckily got stopped up in the right place and it just, the dirt stopped it or something. I don't really know, but we put some holes in it. Let's see if it works. I hope it does, because that's all the shells I have with me. But I actually did have to do a couple of things with the fencing. I actually went ahead and cut it here like I did up there, so that I could easily like put this on the same level and it wouldn't have too many gaps in it. And I also come up here and I kind of cut like the bottom part of that out and made like a little angle under there so that whenever it gets to this dirt here, it doesn't like push this whole thing up. It just kind of lets it fall into place. In fact, we actually need to cut that off and like tie the rest of it up. And I actually am going to cut that part off too. It's not really necessary, it just kind of makes it look better. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then we will go ahead and get to work and fill in these sides here and get it ready for the top. Sorry about that. All right, now that we got that, and by that, I mean, we started on that. We actually didn't have enough dirt to finish, so I did some of that. I got part of it. I think that'll probably be pretty good, but I kind of ran out of dirt. Now, there's a little bit right in here, but like, there's not much left to work with around the sides. So what I'm gonna do is actually dig some out. I know, surprising, right? We're actually gonna have the ducks a little pool, and then like have shelters, and then we've also gotta have places for their food and water. So I've actually gotta dig out some spots anyway. So we'll just dig those out and use the dirt from that. Now back here on this back end, that's probably where I'm gonna be putting the pool at. So I'll just like cut straight down there, pull the dirt over this way, and then get what I need out. And then I'll just throw the rest around the fence here. And then I also need a space for something for them to sleep in. And I'll probably put that right here. And then we'll just kind of like dig them a little path going that way. And I think that should do. And their feed and stuff, I'll put with the actual shelter so that like they'll be here at night. And I think that is what we will do. So let's dig some dirt. All right, so now that we got that dug, I actually have the pool to put in it, of course, because you know, you can't have a pool without having a pool, so I have a pool. Right here it is. I bought this like way back in summer, and I just never really had anywhere to put it for the ducks, so now that we have somewhere to put it, we'll put it in. Like I'm a blue turtle or something with hands. Hey ducks, you see your new pool here? Here you go, guys. Well, they don't want it now, but I'm like pretty sure they're gonna change their mind once they see water in it. All right, there we go. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be big enough, but we may have to make it a little bit bigger because I am gonna like dig it down so it's like level with the ground so it doesn't like blow away if there's no water in it. All right, guys, we got the pool dug out and, you know, put in. Here it is. It's not perfect, but before I put water in it, I like pack some dirt around the backside there and around that and just kind of ramp it up. I might even put a ramp on the inside so they can get out easy, but I'm pretty sure that they could probably just fly out if they wanted to. We'll see whenever we put them in here. But there's one thing that I'm wanting to do, and I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it today because it's almost dark, but I just want to show you guys real quick. So I don't know if that automatic feeder there is going to be able to pull all the way over here and still fill up, even though that's why we even put the pin here. But just in case it doesn't, I want this to be able to fill up easily. Now, if I put dirt like that, it's already going to catch a lot of the water that comes off of this, but I want it to catch even more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go way up here, like right there at this tree, or this like dead tree or fence post. I honestly don't know what that is, but I'm going to dig like a trench that comes down diagonally and then straight down this way. And then I'm going to put a pipe in that comes through the fence so I can like drain water into here every time it rains. That way, if they do run out of water in their water, then they'll still have water in their pool. And I'm not that worried about it like losing water because, like I said, this had holes in it already and it's held water this long. It hasn't rained in forever. Yeah, it didn't rain, it snowed. But before that, it also had a lot of water in it. So I think it's gonna work. But I'm gonna go ahead and wait until tomorrow to do that because it's actually getting dark. You can't really tell too much right now, but if you look around, there's no sun. It's already went over the mountain. It's gonna be dark in like 25 minutes. So I'll come back out in the morning and finish the rest of this build. Now, I don't think I'm gonna get it all done tomorrow, but yeah, what the heck? Let's just try to get it all done tomorrow. So I will see you guys. Welcome back. Wait, what? You didn't finish, Derek. Jeez, you just lost one word. You gotta finish. You can't just end it there. Fine, then. I'll see you guys then. You happy now, Derek from the future? Thank you very much. Welcome back, guys. It is the next day, and as you can see, well, actually, you really can't, but it's cloudy, it's been raining, and everything is soaked, but we're gonna come out here and work anyway. We're gonna get a little bit muddy, but that's okay. Anyway, we're back out here. We are up here at the ducks already, and the chickens, of course, because, you know, they always lived here. So here's the pen, and what the heck? We've got a tree branch. I guess it fell. I never realized how close that tree branch is. We might have to trim that. I don't know yet, but I think we'll just leave it there. Also, the pool filled up a little bit. So I guess we can go ahead and get to work on this sucker. Today, I think we're gonna get it done. I'm gonna try my best to get everything done today. I might not get the shelters built. I don't know, we'll see. We'll try to. I think we can. Anyway, how's it going, Oreo Cluck? Dude, he is huge. Like compared to Mr. Cluck, he's almost twice his size. Yeah, Mr. Cluck's still the dominant one. So I guess Mr. Cluck still has bigger spurs, so that's a pretty good persuasion method. But yeah, in my opinion, this video is pretty boring. I mean, I'm just like kind of talking a little bit here and there and then working the rest of the time. So if you're new here, I just wanna let you know, not all my videos are like this. I just kind of figured I'd build a duck pin on video. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to work. Oh, I guess I left my tin snips out here. Awesome. So like I said yesterday, I actually want to go up here and like dig a trench that comes across, that comes like straight down and into this pool. That way it'll fill up the ducks water really quick, and it just so happens we're also running out of dirt to fill in the sides with. So we're gonna go ahead and dig that trench out, get everything ready with it, and hopefully that'll give us a little more dirt to fill in this because like I said, we're running out. Even though I'm literally on a mountain right now, because you know mountains are made of dirt. Easy to get dirt, that's what I meant. Sorry for throwing that at you, that was kind of mean. Dig, 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 dig. Dig some more pop installation sounds. Shovel, dirt, rock, hammer. Okay guys, there we go. We got it finished. At least that part, we're not completely finished. But yeah, that took a lot longer than it looked like, which is why I have sweat on my forehead, which also part of that is rain. It actually started raining, and it's actually raining right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, but to be fair, I can't see it with my own eyes. I just feel it. I don't know if we're gonna have to stop. I don't think we will. At least if it stays at this pace, I think we'll be fine. But yeah, hopefully it don't start pouring rain because it's hard to work with dirt when it's raining. So here's the ditch. It goes all the way from up there and comes all the way down here, right here. It kind of like flattened out right here and it would have lost water, so I just mounded a little bit up right there and I think it'll do good. And then it comes all the way down here to this and it goes straight down into this pipe there. So like there's like a piece of bark in it. Yeah, I can't reach it. I'll just get it later. And if it does start pouring rain, at least we'll get to see if this works. So I did fill in around the sides, but it was a lot less dirt than I thought we was gonna have, so we're gonna need some more dirt. But I do think this side's gonna be okay, because it's got a lot of dirt on it. This back here should be okay, but I am gonna put some more dirt and rock in behind it. So I will put dirt here last, just in case we need it somewhere else, and I think we probably will. Over here, I don't think we need too much here because it's already really deep in the ground, but I will fill in a little bit. And then down here, we will need some because it comes up above the ground. That's why I put those rocks in there. Kind of put some pressure on it, so even if an animal did see a gap here, it's gonna be pretty hard for it to lift that up, because if you guys have ever felt of this welded wire, it's like extremely tough. And it's also really hard to work with, especially since it's right next to a fence post. That makes it even more hard. Harder, hard, more hard. No, harder. There we go. English is dumb. So I wasn't really gonna do much in here, but I think I'm actually gonna dig a couple of paths out, and that'll give us some extra dirt to put around the sides also. And at the same time, it'll make it easier for the ducks to walk because they don't have like claws and talons like chickens do. So they can't climb as good. That's why they don't like roost on anything. Now, that's not saying that they can't climb. It's just that it's easier for them not to, especially if it's like a log, which we're not dealing with logs, but it's the same concept, sort of. So I think I'm gonna dig out a path that goes maybe this way so they can get over there, a path that goes up to there so they can obviously get in the pool, and then a path that goes up here. And we actually still have to dig out an area for their house. We have 4 ducks, so 1 house should do it because they're small compared to the chickens anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking we dig us out a spot right here for their little house. We put some dirt here, and then I'm actually going to dig a little trench there so it slopes back, keeps the dirt and the rock from sliding off there, and then digging a path that way, digging a path up here. Now their house, I don't know really how big I'm going to make it. I think these are 16 wide a piece, and that's plenty enough room for all of them to fit in if they were tall enough. They're not tall enough. It's long enough, but it's not tall enough or wide enough, which is again why we're building something else for them. So I'm thinking these are 16 inches, so I think we'll do 16 and 16, that's 32, and I think we'll do like a 32 square maybe. We'll do something like that. I'm not really for sure yet. We'll work on the height later, but I'm thinking a 32 by maybe at least 24. By the way, that's in inches, not centimeters, because 24 centimeters is like from here to my head. I think I brought a tape measure, and I'm not really for sure if I did. Ah, yes, I did. Come on, don't cut my handsaw. That would really suck. And it scraped me. All right, it wasn't too bad. It didn't bring blood. We're good. So they are not 16, they're 17 and a half. So 17 and a half plus 2, that'd be 75. Wait, no, not plus 2. I don't even know why I added that in there. 72. Whatever, it's 35. I don't even know what I'm saying. So I think we'll just go ahead and round it off to 3 feet. Yeah, we'll do a 3 foot by 3 foot, and then we'll probably also do the top at like 2.5 foot tall. All right, so let's go ahead and measure from the fence. We'll add like 2 inches to give us some space there though. So right here is 3 foot, so we'll come on over to like 3 foot 2 or 3 foot 3 to give us room. Actually, let's go ahead and take it to 3.5 foot. So right here is where we need to dig to, and then it needs to come out to right here. So straight down there. I'll just like put this rock here or something. Mark, well, okay, I guess not. We'll put this rock there and then this rock on top of it. There we go. All right, guys, it is now raining. We have got a pretty good lot done today, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and call it quits. I think the only thing we have left is just finish putting like rock down here and then like dirt, and then I got dirt all the way up there, around there mostly. I'm gonna put a little more right there, but that won't take long, and I'm actually gonna have to clear these paths out to get a little bit of dirt, and I already have a lot of dirt already right here that come from that. So checklist: rocks, dirt, house, top. And the house, I'm just gonna take some like sticks, screw them together, and put a tarp over it. That part is gonna be temporary because I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking I'm wanting to try to put like a big pin that goes all the way up to that tree line there, and then take all this down and put the ducks and the chickens together. I'm pretty sure I said that at the beginning of this video, but that's basically what I'm wanting to try to do. So just for a temporary purpose, we're just gonna give them a little tent because ducks really don't need much anyway. They like the rain. That's why they're over there quacking so much, is because it's raining. And that's actually the reason we are quitting today. I could obviously work in the rain because it's not too much to make the dirt that muddy, but it's more like my glasses. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my glasses are really fogged up, and they get that way when it's raining because humidity and stuff. It's a bunch of science. It makes my glasses fog up. It kind of sucks, but we will come back out here tomorrow. I don't think it's giving as much rain tomorrow, so hopefully we can come out here and get it all done before the rain starts, or if it's in the morning, we'll come back out after the rain ends. So I don't know, but I will see you guys tomorrow. I guess you could say I've got all my ducks in a row. Anyway, we're back out here. It is in fact the next day. As you cannot see, it is raining, except it's not. So yeah, I just confused myself too. But anyway, it's not raining. So I think we'll be able to get a lot done today. Let's not waste any time, except for to ask Mr. Cluck how he's doing. And of course, that's always horrible because you got anger issues or something, bro. Like, I don't know what your problem is. I'm trying to be nice to you. You don't want to be nice, but I guess that's just how you are. So we'll just deal with it. Well, would you look at that? I wasted some time. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started on finishing the duck pen. I do think we're going to be able to get it done today. However, I also said that yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I said it the day before also. So I guess we'll just see. I'm basically just a generic Thor. Okay guys, that was pretty exhausting. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we just did. Yeah, it's kind of bringing it together. As you just saw, we kind of like stacked a bunch of rocks up here and built like a little wall and then put dirt on top of it, and that'll help retain the dirt back here so that none of this like washes out. It still will drain because that's the way it's sloped, but it's not going to let all this dirt right here just wash out so something can get under the fence easily. Now I actually did that over here on the chicken pen too. Down here I actually have this huge retaining wall. You can't see a lot of it right now because there's leaves and stuff on it from fall, but it goes down to like right there, and then it comes over to here. I haven't finished that yet because I was thinking about putting this all the way out to here and then building it in and then circling it around that way. Still might do that, but I don't know. We'll just see what happens with this and go from there. Right here I think is the tallest part, and it's like 6 feet tall. So obviously I didn't build that one as tall, but it really doesn't need to be because this was just like that and it was sloped like that. It was actually a little bit steeper, and I dug all of it out and pushed it down here and then made it flat, and that was like 3 years ago I think, maybe even 4. And I didn't build this until like last year sometime. Now I actually went ahead and dug us a path out so that it'll be easy for the ducks to get uphill. They could have probably made it anyway, but like I said earlier, I just want to make it as comfortable as possible for them. So there's like a path that comes here, and then it's like stair steps all the way down here and to the door, and they can also easily walk there because it's flat, and then there's a path going from there to here where their house is going to be. So the next thing we are going to do is actually build the house for them. This is probably going to be the easiest part. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and build this out of like kind of logs and sticks and stuff like that. Not sticks and not logs either, like in between. We're going to use some branches. Kind of like I did this, but obviously a lot smaller because it's not going to be like a full-on pen. It's just going to be like a little house for them to stay in during the night, which they probably won't even use, but we'll see. So sorry for talking your head off. Let's go find some wood. So I actually have these from whenever I built this duck pen. So I think I'm going to be able to use them. I might not be able to use that one. I think I couldn't use that one because it was like really hard to put a screw in, but you know what? We'll try it and see how it goes. So here we have at least a start to it. Let's see what we can do with it. So I guess let's go find some more wood. So I said I was going to make this 3 foot, but I don't think we made it to 3 foot. All right, so we'll say 2 foot, 2'8", and then we'll do we'll just do a 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. All right, so when it's standing tall, it looks like it's about 5 of these wire segments tall. So let's go ahead and measure 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 20 inches tall, so we'll do 2 foot just to be safe, and that should be a perfect size. All right, now for the math. So if we did 30 inches, divide that by 2, so it's 15 inches. So 15 times 15 is 225, plus 24 times 24 is 801. So let's do some Pythagorean theorem here. 801. One of the long sides needs to be 28 inches. So hopefully that's right. So I'm gonna start off with this big one, and we'll use it for the base. Yeah, that's taking forever. All right, how you doing, tons of chickens? Why are you all in here? You know it's daytime out. You don't have to sleep. I think I have a saw. Oh, yep, I sure do. Yeah, this saw, it's actually for cutting through branches. You know what? I think I'm actually just gonna get the boards off of here that we had. I don't know if I'm gonna take them completely down yet, but these really ain't doing much, I don't guess. At least that one isn't. So I'd say we could probably just go ahead and cut some of these boards off here and start using them, since we're already building them a new home anyway. And if I have to, I can put them in another cage overnight. So yeah, what the heck? Let's go ahead and take some boards off of it. Well, I think that got it. All right guys, quick question. Which color should I use for the outside? Blue or silver? Okay, never mind then. Well, here we go guys. There is our tent for the ducks. We've got this tarp put all the way around it. I did a better job on the tarp than I thought I would. Still not perfect, but like I said, temporary. These logs, they actually turned out really good for what they were. The back end there, it was kind of like really far out here, and it was a lot wider than these 2 front ones, so I just put like a brace back there, which I needed something to staple that to anyway, so that's perfect. Shh, get in. What's up? All right guys, there we go. We got that set up, and man, I'm tired, but we're not stopping yet. No. We are gonna go ahead and start on the roof, and we're gonna try to get the rest of it on today. It's not actually a roof, I don't guess. It doesn't block the rain or anything. It just keeps animals out. Hawks. But yeah, we've got it set up here. We've got the pool in. Everything is really looking nice. So let's go ahead, not waste any time, and get started on the top. Actually, we need to make us a door latch real quick. That looks good. All right. right, there we go. Now let's get started on the top. All right, guys, we got it done. So we got the top on, as you guys just saw. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a gap right there. And yeah, that's because I actually ran out of zip ties. So I'll get some more, we'll fix it. I mean, if I didn't, a predator could definitely get in. Not even mentioning that hoe over there, but like, I could fit a whole black bear through here. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. But for the most part, we've got it finished. We got the pool, the shelter, paths, everything around the sides is sealed up. We've got the gate fixed, the top is put on, and everything is ready. So I'm not gonna put the ducks in tonight because obviously I have to get zip ties and it's almost dark anyway. I don't know if you can tell, but like, yeah, you can tell like right there. See the dark spot? Yeah, that's gonna be at the top of the mountain. And then just everything's gonna be covered in shade. So yeah, that's kind of what darkness is. But yeah, we got like 30 minutes. So I will get some zip ties. I will get, what else will I get? Oh, I'm actually gonna put straw in here too. Originally, I know I said I wanted to leave all the trees in here, and well, I didn't. Most of the trees are gone. The only one that's left is that one, and that one up there. So since I got rid of a lot of the stuff in here, it's actually gonna get muddy whenever I put the ducks in. So I'm gonna put some straw down, so it'll be nice and compact by the time they get it muddy. All right, there we go, guys. So tomorrow will be the day that we put the ducks in. This little hole like right in there and that like top part there, that'll be fixed. So I will see you guys then. Welcome back to day probably like 37, I don't know, but this is taking a while. Welcome back. We are going to be working on the duck pen, and well, we're not really going to be working on it. We're just going to be putting the ducks in it and getting everything set up. And right now I'm actually on top of the chicken coop, and yeah, there's not really a reason for that. I just thought, what the heck, let's get up here. I can attack you from above now. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of here because it's very wet. It just got done raining. I know it's kind of hard to tell because it's blue skies, but you know, Mother Nature today, she's a little confused. So I'm gonna get down before I slip and fall because this is metal. Now that I'm down without any broken bones, let's check in on the ducks. How you doing, ducks? Yep, they're excited. They know they're getting a new pen today. Actually, they probably don't, and that's not why they're excited. I guess it could be, but I'm not a duck, so I don't know. So today we are going to be putting the ducks in the pen and getting everything set up for them. We've got everything built. As you guys can tell, it's not like this anymore. It's like that. And that's because I put 5 posts up on the inside there, holding it up so that it kind of creates like a dome for them. Now that's not really for any particular reason, but it should make it harder for animals to get up on there. And it makes it easier for me to get inside and change water and whatever else I might need to do. Now I did get some more cable ties and I went around, fixed all that, so everything is good, ready to go. So I think the only thing we have to do now is get the ducks in and set everything up. So we got us some straw. We're gonna throw that sucker in there. Of course, this is duck feed. As you can see, there's a duck. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put some water in our duck pond. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna fill it up at least halfway. I want something that they can go ahead and start swimming in. So let's do that really quick. Hey, Mr. Quack, can I have this? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. I don't know what he said. I don't speak duck. All right. Wait a second. This says 2 and up. Well, I'm sorry, ducks, but you're only 6 months old, so I'm afraid you can't swim in this. Well, I can't get that off, whatever. What is this? Ooh, Water Watcher Surveillance Badge. I guess they can swim in it then, because I got my Water Watcher's badge. Yeah, looks nice. All right, guys, there we go. And now for the straw. What the heck? I bring 550 tools out here and I forget this one every single time. I'm sorry, wire cutter / tin snips. Sorry. I don't know why I just threw them though. All right, now for the straw. There we go. We've got the, what's that stuff called? Straw. Yeah, we got that stuff in. But yeah, we got a pretty good thick layer on everything and it looks really good, I think. So we've got everything set up for the ducks, and except the camera that doesn't come with the pen. Sorry, ducks, but you don't get to record any YouTube videos today. Actually, guys, comment down below. Would you like to see some duck videos recorded by ducks? I think that would be pretty cool if we could, you know, teach them to grow opposable thumbs or something. Now, for the moment that everyone's been waiting for, at least I know I have, we're going to be putting the ducks in the pen. I really think they're going to like it, especially the pool. Like, I just about bet that they'd spend like 90% of their time in the pool. You're being evicted. No one wants to. I thought that was a pretty good joke. Anyway, I'm gonna put them in here. I think that should work pretty good. I'm actually gonna throw some straw in there because it's really muddy. And I actually want to try to figure out if we have female ducks or male ducks, or like which ones are male and female. Because so far they haven't laid any eggs. Actually, they might have. Let me see. Nope. Sorry for turning you upside down like that. If I had to guess, I would say that this one's a male and then all these are females. But that's just going by guessing. And obviously that's not how it works. Now there is actually a way you can tell, and it's their tails. But as of right now, they don't have curls in their tails. Now I don't know if that's because maybe they're eating each other's tail feathers, maybe they're all females, or if they just haven't grown them yet. But I don't know. So another way you can tell is picking them up, and if they quack really loud, it's a female, and if they barely even quack, then it's a male. Or if they don't quack at all, it's a male. All right, so this one I think is a male. I think this is actually the one I guessed too. All right, I think this one's a female. I promise it's for the best. Oh, this one ain't quacking. Oh, never mind, there it is. And this one's a female. Why are you standing like that? You've got like tons of room here. Let's go ahead and set them in here. Excuse me, can you like turn around and like go that way, please? All right, everyone good? Everyone ready to be released? All right, come on out, ducks. Ooh, they look happy. Oh wow, they're really happy. They look excited. Again, I don't speak duck, so I'm not sure, but it looks that way. Let's just wait until they find the pool. That's gonna be interesting. Right now, they're just eating like pieces of seeds and stuff that's in the straw, but they're already enjoying it. They ain't even been in the water yet. Dude, what are you doing? He just dug a tunnel through that. She's thinking about it. Oh, nope, she changed her mind. Oh, we got 3 near it now. Which one's gonna make the leap? Oh, that one's drinking out of it. Yeah, it won't be long now. Since one's found it, now that one's drinking out of it, and now that one's gonna start drinking out of it. Oh, and we got one in. I don't know if he fell in or what, but he's just sitting there, so I think he's good. So, how you guys liking it? Oh, wow, okay, I guess they're playing in it now. That looks fun. But like I said, we named him Oreo Cluck Jr. And that was actually a while ago, but this video's taken over a month now. So we actually had a lot of people who suggested Cluck Jr. So let's go ahead and get to the names. How you doing, Ladder? We had a tie. It was like 50-50. And we had like, I think, actually don't even remember, but there was like a ton of people that voted, and the vote was like 5 away. So I figured, to be fair, we would go ahead and do both names. So I combined Cluck Jr. and Oreo and made Oreo Cluck Jr. For the name Cluck Jr., shout out to Gabriel Want All the Smoke. By the way, these are Instagram names. Shout out to at Gabriel Want All the Smoke, at 50 Nathan _ Warwick 02. At the Diamond Master, at Grayson _ Petty, at P.P.S.0, at Steelers _ 30, at Iron _ Man _ 2807, at Briar _ 3, at C _ E Wing, I don't know if I pronounced that right, I'm sorry, at C _ L Wing 25, and at MJ Broadway _ YT for Cluck Jr. And shout out to Chloe Briggs for the name Oreo. Thank you guys for participating in that. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a little bit boring, like there in between, because I was just building. And if it wasn't boring, it was really quick. Yeah, it wasn't quick at all. It took me like, I probably worked a total of 10 to 15 hours on this sucker. In fact, I'll be able to tell you whenever I edit this, because I have to go through all the footage anyway, right here. So yeah, I'm glad they're enjoying it up here. Definitely worth it. I actually feel it getting cold. I guess it is January, but I mean, it was like 50 degrees this morning, and now it's like getting down to 30. Well, that is Mother Nature for you. I could just go inside where there's air conditioning and heating, but I mean, that'd be too easy. Adios, ducks. I don't know why I'm saying goodbye to you. I see you every single day already, but I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Chickens, no one likes you. Shut up. I'm just kidding. I like all of you except Mr. Cluck. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know by leaving a like, a comment, and subscribe if you in fact did enjoy this video. I don't know why you could. It's probably like 30 minutes again. I've been uploading a lot of 30-minute videos. The deer video I expected. The trapping video I didn't. I thought that was gonna be like a 15-minute video and over, but I mean, what the heck? Sure. So if you took the time out of your day to watch this far, thank you very much. It's really, really appreciated. And I will see you in the next one. Hopefully it's not another 30-minute, but if so, then hey, I guess we got another 30-minute video, which will take me another 3 weeks to edit. I'll see you then.